to do? I'm going to cross here.
He can watch
so you can talk to each other while we're doing it. Okay, I'm going to come in so I can be clear. Bam, one, I'm going to come through with a cross. Bam. So, you know, something's wrong there. The guy needs to learn his lesson.
He would come one step forward. Same thing, it was this. This was the same. It was, I come up, jump, he flips around, throws me off, and then he would step every time.
So if Danny's going to turn me around, first of all, first thing is where am I going to be? Square up.
What?
Because then it's like dancing. Then we know where we are and we're set. I can't find it from here. Plus the camera angle. If your camera, let's say the camera's right there, or maybe probably on this shot right there where it actually is, or
like looking over his shoulder.
Looking over my shoulder, he can't even reach me from there.
Yeah, this would look.
I mean, he can't even reach me from there. So
yeah, you guys
here I'm almost cheating it over, and then you can see. Okay, so then we square up, and then we dance. And it really depends on what it is and what you want it to look like. Is it an angry fight? Is the guy angry? Because if somebody's angry, he's just laying into somebody, and he's just laying into it. If somebody is has a martial arts background, he may be in a low martial arts stance, or maybe he's a boxer, or maybe he's like Steven Seagal, Aikido, where he's going to be here. Okay, Aikido is all here.
No, this one is just an angry bar guy.
An angry bar guy.
An angry normal dude.
Yeah. So what an angry bar guy is going to do, he's going to spin you around. He's just going to lay it across. Okay. And then you're going to go down or not go down depending on what it is.
And then
Danny was probably no closer to me than that the whole time. Okay. Because I know he's done 1,000 fights. I'm not worried about it. But if it was somebody who maybe was a new stunt guy or somebody had something to prove, then I'd be a little bit more concerned about it, and I would be walking through it right now.
Well, here's an important thing. We have never done a fight scene together. Never thrown a punch at him. But we walk in here, and he looks at me, and he sees this. He knows exactly what's going to happen because that's the training. You know, we don't need to, I don't know, work together to know exactly what somebody's going to do. You know, it's standardized basically.
And so with a shot like that, you're talking big moves, which means you can pull back a little bit. Because really, if you pull back all the way, and you get this full-on shot, it doesn't look great. But you're probably going to be 3/4 on a shot like that. So you're going to be 3/4 on a shot like that. If he throws a punch and I block, let's say, I'll just walk through it. Yeah, do a roundhouse. So I come in here and block. And then I come in here maybe and I strike here, I strike here, I strike here. Then you're going to be in closer because the 3/4 shot's going to look terrible on that because the moves are too small.
Yeah.
If I come in here and we're doing some kind of military grappling or I'm doing some kind of jiu-jitsu or whatever it may be, it looks really slow because grappling is kind of slow. You're not getting these sharp moves. So then at that point maybe the camera is moving, and you notice now, as I said earlier, there's a lot of staggered cameras. The camera's just going crazy in a lot of films now. If you look at fight scenes, all you can see is just chopped up pieces. It's kind of like you're blinking the entire time. It's all over the place. And so in that scene, you can walk through it really slowly. We could almost do it in slow motion to make it look good if you're shooting it that way with like half-second cuts or whatever. But if it's small moves, you want to get in close. Okay? If it's big moves, big kicks, if I come here and throw a big roundhouse kick, you're going to want to pull away, but it's going to have to be big. There's going to have to be something that makes it big. So he's not just going to set it like this because it's not the person who's throwing the punch who's selling it. It's the person who's taking the punch. If he throws across, and I go, oh, that hurt. That's great if I were 7 foot tall and like my buddy Scott, 6'10" and 360 pounds. That's great because he can kind of take a punch like that in the film. Okay, but I can't do that. So it's up to me to take the same punch and sell it. Take it. Okay, go with it. But if I didn't move, it looked like crap. And that's where actors don't have that. Actors won't have that, so you either have to coach them, there's a stunt guy or fight choreographer to coach them, or just hope for the best, because a lot of times they want to do what they want to do. So.
For us to set up like a full fight, it would be just figuring out where the body goes, and then we would work on camera angle after that. You know, because then we can work out the fight, we can see, okay, yeah, I like it, and then okay, where do you want the camera? Okay, we have to be positioned here. Is that going to work? You know, so there's a lot that might be yours.